I promised for a week to tell you the difference between var and let and const, and I never did because I am a filthy liar. So let's just demonstrate it real quick. You don't need to type along with this or anything. Our console here. All right, so we've got a function called doStuff. And inside that function, I have another function. And let's say I have how should we do this? Let's say inside doStuff I have var name equals colon. Inside say yeah, I have var age equals 81. We'll make it a string, why not? Instead of a number. Question. Let's go ahead and run say yeah, sure. Is age still in scope down here? No. With var, you have a new scope every time you have a new function. So vars scope variables to their containing function. What if I left var out? I mean, yeah, what if I just said age equals 81? Then age is a global variable. This is one of the major pitfalls with scope in JavaScript. If you write a typo and just mistype the name of your variable, you're going to accidentally create a global variable with that name, which is going to make it that much harder to figure out your mistake. So you can use things like ESLint to tell you when you've done stuff like that. But yeah, if you leave off var, it's just a global variable. It's going to make a brand new global variable. Is name in scope inside say yeah? By the way, I never even run doStuff here. Let's run doStuff. Can I console log name? Yes, I can. And that's because functions in JavaScript are closures, which is a fancy way of saying that a function within a function has access to the scope of the containing function, not the other way around. But what about this? If true, var lunch equals, what'd you have for lunch today, Kashali? Were they chicken McNuggets or just chicken nuggets? Just chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. All right. Very good. Now the question is lunch still in scope out here? What do you think? It is. And this is not how most programming languages work. And this is the difference between var and let and const. So when you initialize a variable with var, its scope is the containing function. Other kinds of blocks, like if or a for loop or something like that, do not create a new variable scope the way JavaScript used to work. And var works the same way it always did, or it would break tons and tons of code on the internet. So var always creates variables that are local to a function, not to a block. If you use let, then out here, lunch will be undefined. I haven't cleared my console to demonstrate that for sure, but Can't do it. Same with const. So let and const both use lexical scoping like we're used to in other languages, where variables are scoped to the containing block. Basically, anytime you see semicolons or curly braces, except in an object literal. So inside an if, that's a new block, new variable scope. Inside a for loop, new variable scope. Heck, just put a couple curly braces here. That's a block. That creates a new variable scope. It will not be accessible out here. So that is the difference. And that is why we just don't mess with var, because it's too confusing.